one on tap. It's our visitors and the New York Giants. The final 4 weeks of the NFL regular season is upon us. Welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. Partner, it's week 15. This feels like a horse race. We're at the top of the stretch. Now it's the sprint or home.
And up until this point, Mike, every team's goal is, can we be in the conversation for the playoffs?
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past 25 on decent field position to start this drive. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. First down.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 41.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. And that will be a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is...
That's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
It's a gain of 4.
This is 3rd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. He'll try to run. And he's going to have the Giants first down as he pushes forward for a couple of 4th and inches.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have a Giants first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much yards, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Moore going in motion. We'll go with a draw play here on 2nd down.
That's a gain of 3.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
4th down and 1.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route.
That's good for a San Antonio 1st down.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here comes 3rd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down, San Antonio.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the Giants' 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Good snap. Good hold. Good catch. And the Dragons will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Giants offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note. He comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Back to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. finally gets up to him and get him down. A big play for the Giants. 33 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. As we are ready to get back underway. His throw left side is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. A handoff as they try to run it here. They stepped around one man, but he'll only wind up getting about a yard. 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. First time these two have connected this afternoon. And it'll wind up being a first down.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room for outlet.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. They'll send a man in motion left. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards for the touchdown. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Giants 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Giants offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. Moore going in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now he'll air one out. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-men. 52 yards.
At the 20-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good team.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, Giants. His 12th touchdown of the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Dragons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now it's Dobbins, and he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for San Antonio. First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll step up and run. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
That's another San Antonio first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And a San Antonio first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
7 yards to go.
This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dragons. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Dragons go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Giants 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
At the 50.
After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. get the carry here. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's 4th down. Up the middle they go. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down. The Dragons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. A run with Dobbins. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll go with the sneak. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Going right, it's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for San Antonio. First down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
That'll be complete to Dobbins. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down just as the marker. It is 1st and goal. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. That is caught. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dragons will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to look deep. Looking for more. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now in one of the toughest divisions in football, the NFC East. And here is the running back. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Cowboys are a double-digit win team. They get their 10th victory of the season. Next, it's the Windy City. We'll check in on the Bears as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the Vikings quarterback, a 17-yard touchdown pass. The Vikings have the lead in a game where both teams come in on losing streaks, so someone's got to get out of here with a victory. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And here's the Saints wideout. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Saints lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, let's give you a chance to look at the playoff picture in the NFC with 1 month remaining in the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Now they'll set up to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
Intended for number 81.
The bumps and bruises, they start to accumulate this time of year. And you can always see that in the key inactives for this game. Third, they need 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Returnable from the 17. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Dragons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. He'll look to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the San Antonio 1st down. It's a gain of 20. First down, San Antonio.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He'll look. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get it again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Whoa! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, San Antonio. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
This is just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7th. The Giants offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Dragons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds,
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Dobbins. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. And the San Antonio.
They'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 38-yard
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. He's got room at the 30. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
That's good for San Antonio. 1st down.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Dragons.
San Antonio.
Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. From 31, here is 2nd down and 9. They'll stick with him again. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit. He's right at the line. No gain.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. To Moore. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Giants.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now give up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. A quick slant. Looked in by Moore. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
On the pickup. It's second and inches at the 30-yard line.
I'll give on the ground with good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
That one complete to Moore. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll give it to Dobbins. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. From the 34-yard line. Here's second down and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down.
They'll go with the run. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
San Antonio, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down.
Tackled at the 25-yard
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. And that will be a first down.
First down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, San Antonio. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Dragons add on to their already sizable lead. kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. As they try to run it here, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings us 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Out, thrown deep for Bell. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but Slim Meadow went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Now it's Dobbins. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
They're trying to run with their fullback. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is intercepted. Into space. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Giants.
So it's 3rd down. It just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer.
The score, Dragons 41, Giants 17.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd down and 8. They send the tight end in motion. Little short pass in, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At the 32-yard line.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Giants can call their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he will have a Giants first down. That was something else. Big pickup on fourth and long. And they get a new center down. So it's a win for our visitors. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort, come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.